From sleek glass towers to bold concrete blocks, from minimalist white spaces to wild futuristic curves. Modern architecture is all around us. But here's the twist: modern isn't just one style. It's a story that stretches across the last century, filled with revolutions in art, technology, and culture. Welcome back to Blueprint Vision, the School of Architecture. In today's video, we're exploring 8 major styles of modern architecture, each with its own story, philosophy, and iconic designs. By the end, you'll never look at a building the same way again. 1. Bauhaus Architecture was born in Germany in 1919. Founded by Walter Gropius as more than just a school, it was a revolution in design thinking. Instead of ornament and excess, Bauhaus celebrated simplicity, geometry, and functionality. Buildings like the Bauhaus Dessau, with flat roofs, simple facades, and functional design, showed that beauty. Using glass, steel, and concrete, Bauhaus architects created buildings that looked radically modern for their time, like the Bauhaus building in Dessau, the Haus am Horn, and the Masters' houses. When political pressures forced many Bauhaus figures to leave Germany, the style spread worldwide, most famously to Tel Aviv's White City and later into the international style through architects like Ludwig Mies van der Rohe. Today, every sleek glass tower and minimalist home still carries the DNA of the Bauhaus vision. 2. International architecture was born in the 1920s and 30s. Led by visionaries like Le Corbusier and Mies van der Rohe. It stripped buildings of ornament, focusing on glass, steel, and concrete, with clean lines, flat roofs, and open spaces. Icons like Le Corbusier's Villa Savoy, Mies's Barcelona Pavilion, and Philip Johnson's Glass House became symbols of modern progress. The style spread across the world, influencing everything from soaring skyscrapers to minimalist homes, and its legacy still shapes the sleek glass towers of today, a universal language of architecture defined by simplicity and function. 3. Brutalism rose after World War II. When architects wanted buildings that felt strong, functional, and honest. Its name comes from the French béton brut, or raw concrete, the material that defined its look. With massive blocks, sharp angles, and exposed structures, brutalism rejected ornament in favor of pure function. Icons like Le Corbusier's Unité de Habitation, London's Barbican Estate, and Boston City Hall showed its monumental power. Some saw it as bold and socially progressive, while others called it cold and oppressive. Love it or hate it, brutalism shaped the skylines of the 20th century, and today many of its concrete giants are being rediscovered as true works of art. 4. Mid-century modern emerged in the 1940s and 50s, as a fresh, optimistic style that blended clean lines with warmth and a deep connection to nature. It celebrated open floor plans, large windows, and the use of modern materials like steel and glass alongside wood and stone, creating homes that felt both functional and inviting. Architects like Richard Neutra, Charles and Ray Eames, and Eero Saarinen shaped the look of the era, designing icons such as the Eames House, John F. Kennedy International Airport, and Neutra's Kaufman House. From Neutra's California homes to the iconic Eames chair, mid-century modern was more than architecture, it was a lifestyle. Its timeless mix of simplicity, comfort, and elegance keeps it one of the world's most enduring styles. 5. Deconstructivism is an architectural style that emerging in the late 20th century. It challenges harmony, balance, and traditional order. It's all about fragmentation, unpredictability, and breaking the rules of design. Deconstructivism isn't about comfort or tradition, it's about provoking thought and redefining space. Love it or hate it, this style changed the way we imagine architecture. Some of the most iconic examples: Frank Gehry's Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Zaha Hadid's Vitra Fire Station in Germany, Walt Disney Concert Hall in California. 6. Minimalism in architecture began in the mid-20th century. It is a style where less is truly more, and focuses on simplicity, clean lines, and pure forms. Minimalism isn't about emptiness, it's about balance and intention. Think open spaces, natural light, neutral colors, and materials like concrete, glass, and wood. Some iconic examples include Tadao Ando's Church of the Light in Japan, the Glass House by Philip Johnson, and Sanna's Rolex Learning Center in Switzerland. 7. High-tech architecture born in the 1970s. It also called structural expressionism, is the style where technology, industry, and design come together. It celebrates exposed structures, steel, glass, and modern engineering. Instead of hiding mechanical systems, high-tech buildings put them on display. Pipes, ducts, and frameworks become part of the aesthetic. This style emphasizes flexibility, transparency, and innovation. Some of the most iconic examples include Centre Pompidou in Paris by Renzo Piano and Richard Rogers. Lloyd's Building in London by Richard Rogers. 8. Parametricism, one of the boldest architectural styles of the 21st century. Born from digital design tools, it's all about fluid, organic forms shaped by algorithms and data. Instead of rigid geometry, parametric design creates flowing curves and dynamic surfaces that respond to environment, function, and context. Some of the most iconic examples are Haidar Aliyev Center in Baku by Zaha Hadid, Galaxy Soho in Beijing, also by Zaha Hadid Architects, and Museum of the Future in Dubai by Sean Killa. Here you can see a table that illustrates the 8 modern architectural styles. So, from Bauhaus to parametricism, modern architecture is a journey of ideas, each responding to its own time, its own challenges, and its own dreams. Which style fascinates you the most? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know what you think. In the next videos, we'll explore each of these styles one by one, diving into their unique characteristics, stories, and iconic buildings. So if you're fascinated by these movements, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. For even more stories of architecture, check out my website at sanazsalihian.com, the link's in the description. Until next time, stay inspired and keep designing.